Hi everybody and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. Islam is a religion that encourages critical thinking and asking questions. Just kidding. I can't say that with a straight face. No one believes that. Islam is, of course, not a religion that encourages critical thinking and asking questions. Otherwise, Islamic societies would be full of progress and philosophy and questions and logic, full of contributions to the world of science. But there is nothing except all the stuff that Muslims picked up 1,000 years ago from all the places they conquered. I feel really happy that I am in the West, and that in the West we have some basic values, like freedom of speech, the right to express your thoughts, your criticism, your questioning, your ideas, to challenge publicly held popular beliefs. Due to those values, we can always ask questions, always ask ourselves and the public whether the things we know are true or not, and the things we believe in, whether they are true or not. In many other cultures, you can't do that. And especially in Islamic cultures, there is no way you can actually be allowed to question everything. That's why yesterday YouTube sent me a notification telling me that Pakistan banned one of my videos. And that video was the 60 scientific mistakes of the Quran. Let's put aside the fact that I'm very annoyed and offended by this because I worked for months on that video and put so much work into that to create that. And it is one of the best videos on this channel. That video is important because it is the only thorough compilation of the scientific mistakes of the Quran here on YouTube. It's a 1-hour video really exposing that the Quran is completely out of touch with reality, with the nature, with the natural world around us, with things like the universe, the galaxies, planetary systems, the sun, the moon, stars, and so on. I mean, if you don't agree with the content of the video, you can of course make responses to that, and you say, well, this is wrong because of this, or that part is wrong because of that, or the entire video is wrong because of these, and these 60 objections. But the most ridiculous thing you can do is to simply ban that video and make it impossible for people to watch, because you want to keep them ignorant, because you don't want them to ask questions, because your people shouldn't learn, your people shouldn't ask questions. They should just shut up and obey. That's completely in alignment with Islamic teachings, which don't encourage you to question and to look for answers, to think further about everything. No. Islam instructs you to, yes, use your mind, but also not to ask questions. Not to ask questions which might disturb you, which may push you away from the faith. The Quran tells people to simply say, I hear and I obey. That's what a believer is supposed to do. That is the opposite of what we do in philosophy, which is ask questions. Understand why we believe in things. In fact, Muhammad once said, Satan comes to one of you and says, who created so-and-so? Till he says, who has created Allah? So when Satan inspires such a question, one should seek refuge with Allah and give up such thoughts. So according to Muhammad, it is Satan that makes you ask these basic questions that form the basis of our philosophies. And you are not supposed to ask questions, you're just supposed to seek refuge in Allah, blame those questions on Satan, and put your forehead onto the ground to keep praying. Just trust Allah. Trust Muhammad, he knows exactly what he's doing. Unfortunately, Islamic culture is strictly against asking questions. If I made that video, the scientific mistakes of the Quran, in an Islamic country, I would probably be in great trouble. I would even be in trouble if I made that video in secularized Muslim societies. Sadly, Islamic authorities, Muslim authorities, don't trust their own people, and they belittle the average Muslim so much that they can't trust the average Muslim in hearing doubts and hearing questions, hearing analysis that don't agree with the Islamic propaganda, with the Islamic indoctrination, because they think their own believers, their own average population, is stupid. I don't think that, which is why I put out these videos and invite Muslims to look at them and to think. Pakistan and similar authorities can block whatever they want and ban whatever they want, and they can try to silence people like me. I would simply encourage everyone to watch that work because I'm really proud of it, of the scientific mistakes of the Quran. Please watch it. Please spread it. If you are in Pakistan, use means to get around that ban and watch it. You don't have to agree with the content at all. You might think it is stupid, it doesn't make any sense, it is completely wrong, complete crap. That's fine. But at least watch it, at least listen to it. Just Allow yourself to be exposed to different thoughts. Don't submit the one mind, the one brain that you have to authorities that are so arrogant and so insecure that they need to block your access to information. That's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back very soon. Have a great day and stay away from Islam.